Hey, what's up guys? Trevor here with Nomadic Trev, and in this video I just wanted to tell you about my latest spree of credit cards that I got signed up for. It's really exciting for me. Woohoo! So I got 260,000 potential reward points from this last round. So I've been doing travel hacking and card churning for quite some time, and it's pretty cool because I have an online business and I actually teach how to make an online business too at ecommerceparadise.com. Check that out, ecommerceparadise.com. But yeah, I've been doing this for a while, so it's really cool. And what happens is we do online transactions using drop shipping and e-commerce. So we have a bunch of business spending that we do anyways, and when we get an order for a product, we have to place that order with our supplier. We just give them the credit card number, they charge it. We take the money through our merchant processor, and then our checking account pays off our credit card. So it's a pretty simple process, and it's easy to follow. And we signed up for a service called Mile Method at milemethod.com. You can check that out. And also on Instagram at Mile Method. And he's been helping us. His name's Trevor also, actually, by the way. Trevor and Trevor. So he's an awesome dude and highly recommend his service. He's helped us discover which cards to sign up for. And like every single time that we've signed up for cards, we've gotten approved for almost all of them. And it's really exciting because each of them comes with huge reward bonuses. And the banks love us, and they've been giving us gigantic, what do you call it, high limit credit cards with bonuses. And yeah, we usually close them down before you have to pay the annual fee and stuff like that. Then we sign up for new ones. And they don't mind because we use them, and we put our transactions on them and stuff like that. So it's great. So this last round was really cool. This is March 2018, and we got approved for. Well, I got approved for the Chase British Airways credit card that comes with 50,000 reward points for $3,000 spent in the first 3 months, and then an additional 25,000 reward points for 10,000 spent in the next year. So that's pretty cool. So 75,000 reward points there. Got approved for the Chase IHG, which stands for Intercontinental Hotels Group. Chase IHG MasterCard, and that one comes with 80,000 reward points for just 1,000 spent in 3 months, and an additional 5,000 points, and I'm not exactly sure the additional. So it's 85,000 total points. Then I got approved for the US Bank Altitude Visa, so that one's really cool. It's a little bit more expensive. It's a $400 annual fee right up front you have to pay. You get 50,000 reward points after $4,500 in spending in 3 months, and then you get 2 airline credits, $325 right away, and then $325 after the first year. So that's pretty sweet, I think, because you're basically getting an airline credit anyway, so they just kind of force you to take travel. And the other cool thing is that obviously all the perks that come with that card are amazing. If you look it up, US Bank Altitude, you'll see that it comes with a free priority pass, free global entry, all this cool stuff. It's kind of competing with the Amex Platinum Business Card. And I just think it's wonderful, so I'm super excited for that one. Priority Pass is a great thing to have when you're traveling because you can get access to airport lounges. Basically, an airport lounge, the way it works is it's completely free to eat all their food and drink all their drinks. And they have beer and wine and liquor and food, and some are better than others, but we've gone to some really baller ass lounges, and it's pretty sick. So we love having the Priority Pass card. Priority Pass, you normally have to pay like a few $100 a year kind of thing for. I think it's like starting at $50 a month or something like that, I think. And then you have to pay for each additional guest and stuff. But when you get a credit card like this, you get that for free, and the guests are included. So it's pretty sweet. You just have to have the physical card on hand. That's been the only holdup for us, is that the card gets mailed to us in the States. So if we're overseas, we either have to have someone mail to us, or have to fly back and get it so we can fly back out and actually use it. So unfortunately, the timing didn't really work out to get the card before we left this time, unfortunately, but we're probably going to head back in a few months, I think. I don't know yet. Probably not. Actually, I might have to have it mailed out to us because our plan really is to stay out here until summer, and then summer travel through Europe, and then go back to the States end of summer. So we'll see how it goes. I think I might be able to have it mailed out here for pretty cheap, and it'd be worth it, obviously, at that point. So there you go. Got that one. And the last one I got approved for was the Citi Thank You Premier. And that one comes with 50,000 reward points for $4,000 in spending in 3 months. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, it takes a lot of work to do this. I actually use a virtual mailbox service. If you guys are interested in signing up for that, you can click the link below, ecommerceparadise.com/traveling mailbox. And traveling mailbox is a really cool service. It's very inexpensive to start. It's like 15 or 20 bucks a month or something like that. And you do have to pay a fee to have the mail rescanned. Like, for instance, okay, so we get the cards delivered to our mailbox, a traveling mailbox, and it shows up online. And then I ask them to rescan the back of the credit card for us because, that. And, people might say, okay, that's dangerous. People could, whatever. I know, and all these cards come with fraud prevention and stuff like that. And this company is really good and really safe. And all I have them do is do that once, and then I have them shred it after that. So I trust them. And if anything ever did happen, we'd be able to catch it right away and, just say, that was fraud. And they would just refund all that stuff. So it's no big deal. And anyway, so we have them do that, and they charge us $2, and it's worth it. So it's cool. We get all these credit cards delivered to us there. We get to use them for the online spending for the business. Banks are happy. We're happy. We don't actually need them in person. We might actually end up getting them in person later. I did keep a bunch of them that have no international fees. So if we're overseas and we need extra credit cards for personal spending, which we really never do, but if we did, then I have a handful of them that I can use for that. So it's really cool. So it's been going really good. The only thing is that there's a lot of upkeep in this whole process. There's a lot of organization and stuff like that. It's a pain in the butt. I have a whole spreadsheet for it. I have multiple spreadsheets actually, and I have to use Mint, and I have to use a Word wallet and traveling mailbox, my email, and of course spreadsheets. So it's kind of like a process I go through. I'm thinking about creating an online course so I can teach people how to do this travel hacking stuff because it is pretty cool. It's pretty involved. A lot of people are kind of scared about it. I think I was scared about it for sure before I started doing the credit card churning. But what I realized is that the banks love us for it because what they're doing is they're offering bonuses. Kind of like, think if you're an e-commerce entrepreneur, but what we do is we offer discounts, like percentage off to get people to purchase. So the bank is kind of like this giant multi-billion-dollar company, and they're offering discounts, for people to purchase from them. So there we go. I take advantage of this 5 or 10% off deal they have going on, which to them it's like 50 or 100,000 rewards points. To them, the reward points are cool because they don't have to give us cash. They give us miles or whatever we can spend for travel, that kind of thing. It costs them a lot less to give that away. It's like for us giving out a gift card on a product instead of giving cash to a customer discount. That product is going to cost us $5 and we give the customer a $10 gift card. So to them, they're getting $10, but to us, we only give away $5. So that's really cool. So if you understand that, that's kind of how the banks are thinking here. And it really does work well. I have done a lot of this, and it's a lot of fun. It's really cool having these reward points because we get to book some really baller-ass hotels. We get to book some really sick business first-class flights, and we're working on trying to do something where we have like a first-class flight across the Pacific or something like that. We can do a whole video on it, so trying to save it for that. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, this stuff is really awesome. Definitely stay tuned for more how-to, because in these videos I can't really disclose a whole lot of information about how to do it because it's very sensitive information. I want to protect my privacy, but at the same time I do want to teach you guys how to do it. So I'm going to try to figure out a way I can make an online course and teach you guys how to do travel hacking, credit card training. So it's going to be really fun. So stay tuned for that. It's definitely follow me on Instagram if you want to pay attention to what I'm doing in my travels. It's instagram.com/nomadictrev. Link in the description. And like I said, ecommerceparadise.com/traveling mailbox. That'll get you that virtual mailbox service if you're looking for it. A couple of resources I guess I can throw out there is Mint. Mint is really cool because Mint is a place where you can keep all your credit cards in one, keep track of your balances and updates on a daily basis. So you know how much you have on each card and stuff like that. I highly recommend setting that up for your personal finances if you haven't already. And then a Word wallet is really, really cool for keeping track of those rewards. So when you get the bonuses for 50,000, 100,000 points, you can see that immediately and then go and take advantage of it. So it's really neat. And yes, this stuff takes some time to set up. Is it worth it? Yes. Highly recommend it. Very worth doing. All right, guys, with that said, I'll end this video out. Definitely follow me on Instagram, instagram.com/nomadictrev. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys out there in the travel sphere. I just made that one up. Travel sphere, hashtag.